This is Treasure Hunting with the Godfather, and we have another eBay purchase video here. So, what did I receive? Got a couple of rolls of pennies here. And what happened with this purchase is I purchased some, quote, brilliant uncirculated, and there's supposed to be Mercury dimes there. The gentleman sent me the wrong stuff, so he said I could keep the coins and gave me a full refund. So let's take a look at what he sent. And we'll just open it up here. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of everything in here. So our brilliant uncirculated, supposed to be a 56. So let's see here. Looks like we got a bunch of Wheaties, as we thought. Very rough looking steely. Yeah, well, we got another steel penny. Well, this one looks pretty shiny. Also looks like it's been a little worn, but it's a 1920. Anything else of interest? Well, so far only the one Indian head, which is 1902. Plus another steel that looks really old. So let's see how many we got here. I'll just do a quick sort. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, and I see that Canadian there. Let's see here. And I'm just putting them in, 5 rows of 10, see what we got. And right now I'm not even checking dates, just see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, we got 10. Apparently he threw in a 1893 Indian head as well. And let's check the other roll here. Well, see at least one more steel cent here. And our brilliant uncirculated this time. That does look a little nicer. It's 57. Oh, that's a rough 43. Another rough 43. Another one. Yeah, let's see if we got our 50 cents here. So you get 10 rows of 10. Oh yeah, this was our Indian head from the purchase in 1898. Sorry about that cutout, but the phone rang and I had to go grab it. But it does look like we do have 100 Wheaties. Well, 100 pennies. We do have 1962 Canadian. I don't know understand how that is considered a wheat cent. And I thought I saw another Wheatie here, or Canadian. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, after confirming that we do have 100 pennies here, I'm going to separate them out by decade and see if we got anything of interest. So let me do that real quick, and I'll bring it back in. Well, I'm back, and what surprised me is we have a pretty good number of 1910 vintage Wheaties, 1920, 1930s. Got a good majority of 40s, but not as many 50s, so I'm not sure what to make of it. Didn't see anything out of the ordinary when I first did the separating by decades. But, right now, the only ones that are really, something special were the 3 Indian heads here, which are roughly maybe $2 a piece since they're in good condition, and maybe 50 cents each for the quote uncirculated Wheaties there. So right now we're looking at maybe $2, $4, $6, maybe $7. And let me take a good look at our 10s, 20s, and 30s, see if there's anything special there. Let me take a look at them under a loop or a microscope, whatever I decide to take a look at them with, and I'll bring it back in if I see anything of interest. Well, after going through all these pennies, our oldest was this really slicked over 1910. So I'll put that in the 10 stack. And what appears to be, a good, red finish. But, you take a look at it, and especially on the back side, you can't see any of the separation of the wheat. And if you take a good look under a magnifying glass up at those letters, you can see dirt around them. You can see dirt around the "In God We Trust," which means this is a good example of coin that has been cleaned. It's a shame that they do that sometimes. But, then I find this 1937 out of San Francisco. Looks pretty nice, and then I know it's going to fill up one of the slots in my book. So all in all, it wasn't too bad of a series of wheat cents. I got a couple of Indian heads, but, overall this was not too bad of a purchase. I wouldn't have spent much more than maybe $6, $7 a roll. So just to be on the safe side, people, just take a look at what's on the ends, bid on what you see on the ends, and then maybe just another 10 cents per penny that you don't see. So until our next video, everyone stay safe and be well. And if you like what you see, subscribe and hit that like button.